Okay, so I've now been through this little personal dilemma of mine for a good few weeks or more. It's been that long. I've been to ER numerous times now. I have been to my triage doctor. I've been to an optometrist. I've tried everything. The optometrist did a procedure and shot my eye up with antibiotics. I had a ulcer in my cornea, large laceration on the eye. But it began like 3 weeks ago. Felt like something was in my eye. Tried to rub it out the tear duct out of the corner, remove it. Tried to submerge my face in water in the tub to clear it out. And, well, the problem still persists. But I look back at the pictures that I took of my eye and all the trauma then, and I look at it now, and now that I realize what it is, and I'm not such an idiot, just like I trusted in doctors, and they didn't know, obviously, what it was causing the problem either, even though I tried to describe everything down to the fluids that kept submerging my eye and how it'd pack itself in my face, and how my face would swell up, and how the fluids would gush out a liquid brown like sugar, and how it'd be like a white sugar sometimes, and how it felt like wires in my eye, cutting into my eye, caused excruciating pain. These liquids that would come out, it's just so complex what this does. But I guess I won't keep you any longer. I've heard this happen now that I've done my own personal research to sometimes one eye, but this is now in both eyes. It's not partial to one whatsoever. I have one in each eye, and this one on the left is a little bit larger. You can tell, or well, I can, and he's a little ticked off, or she. But if you look, and if I look back at all the other pictures of what's going on, it's obviously a parasite. It is a worm. And the more I agitate him, the more he comes to the surface and wants to get the heck out. But I haven't been able to get him out just yet. Some of you may ask, well, why have I not just went to the doctor yet? Well, gee, what's another evening at this point? I'm just now finding what's going on. And yeah, it's creepy and all. And yeah, I'm a little freaked out that I could lose my vision. But I've already been through a few weeks of hell, so I figure what's another night more, and try to get, well, I may end up at ER tonight, I don't know, just to start expediting this and get on some kind of medication, because externally I've tried to rid of them, and obviously they're not gone, and I think I'm fighting more than one parasite at this point, and I just thought people think I was crazy, or, at least that's what my family thought when I told them about things in my eye and what was going on initially. They all looked at me like I was nuts, or a paramedic said a sty in my eye. What people don't realize is we coexist with parasites all the time. Some of us coexist for a lifetime peacefully and never know. Others of us, it aggravates more than others. Me personally, I think my body's a little sensitive to it, but they did live in me, I guess, for quite a while. Just don't know to what length of time, because I'm finding them coming out of me, and like they look like pieces of hair, or come out gushing like gel. I've done something to tick them off. I tried Lysol wipes. Lysol wipes. I tried mentholatum rub. And there was something else. Oh, I even sprayed myself with Lysol. Because previously I'd been combating I don't know. It burrowed into me. I believe it to be possibly a scabies mite. It had burrowed in me, left eggs, and if you agitated it or itched it, it would spread. And this went on for a long time. My doctor kept giving me permethrin cream. And well, that didn't rule out the problem. I'd even bathed in permethrin dip. That didn't alleviate it, so I bathed in bleach. Just goes to show not all doctors know anything, and never sent me anywhere else for other treatment. So you're talking about years of hell. Well, I guess it manifested itself and has now evolved. After all, I've got worms in my eyes, and I have forced myself into further isolation, I'm already depressive, and I've now forced myself into further isolation because I didn't want anybody else to get whatever I was suffering from. I know, way to think, but if you were around my family, my immediate loved ones don't tend to love me much, don't seem to care for me much, but then wonder why I don't care for myself. But I mean, I've already suffered so much with my back and extensive surgeries, my depression, now this, and I'm just further isolating myself. I'm lucky this hasn't put me over the edge yet, and just it's already made me think I'm crazy. It's been very painful, and the more everybody messes with it and they think they know what they're talking about, the further agitated everything becomes. I'm surprised. The trauma between what I've done to it and trying to claw my own eye out, between what they've done to it, that I haven't already lost an eye, my vision, or yeah, it's beyond me. You know, me and the doctors have both, in our ignorance, screwed it up. But I guess, you know, nobody really expects to think, oh, I've got worms in my eyes, or I've got worms living in me, or parasites, or whatever they are. But yeah, it's come to that, and don't ever underestimate them, because they're very, very, like I said, complex. They can come out of you in fluids, gushing. My eye was gushing the sugar-like substance as I tried to dug it out, and it felt like sugar in my eye or sand. It comes out of you like hair. I don't know, but I know I'm not the only one going through it. There are people out there that are suffering, that are going through the same thing. Some of you just don't know it yet, but yeah, guys, this is a wake-up call. They live in you, and you may not know it. I suffered swelling, joint pain. My hand was cramping up. But once it dawned on me what it was, this thing moved through me. And it's not, you know, just one. I'm sure it's many. I think I have a concoction or variety of them now. But the damn thing moved through me. I could feel them as they retreated, as I ticked them off, because I tried something, you know, to get rid of whatever, you know, one spot. I would, you know, try to get rid of whatever was going on, put something on it, just, you know. And apparently they don't like Vicks much. It's either shocking them or killing them. Now that I know what the problem is, maybe I can actually get treated for what it is. You know, now that I've been able to diagnose the problem myself, we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get relief soon, because this has been more excruciatingly painful than my bad back, which daily gives me problems. So hopefully I'll get the relief I need before it sends me mentally over the edge more than I can bear. I've already taken in so much. This might be the last and final straw for me. But just so the rest of you know out there that you're not crazy if you're going through something similar, I just wanted to put this so that you know you're not. I'm going through it too. You're not the only one living this living nightmare. And if there's such a thing called hell, I think I've already lived it. This has topped them all and took the cake. So just know you're not alone. Whoever you are, wherever you're at, I'm here too. You're not by yourself in this.